Hello everyone, this is the BoardGameSwede and we're playing Eldritch Horror. So basically I did a few things wrong last time, but the big thing I guess is that I wasn't supposed to fight Charlie with the Proto-Shoggoth twice, only once. However, this doll would have moved to Shanghai instead of space number 1, and that because Charlie would have been at space number 2, so in that case he would have lost 1 health and 1 sanity anyway, so he would have gone, or would have lost, he would have been defeated either way. So that's basically it, I guess. Let's just try to continue to do whatever we are doing, and hopefully everything will work out. Yes. So I will give the first player marker to Daisy, and we'll see what happens. Okay, here we have Daisy in Buenos Aires, and for her first action she is going to rest. So she will recover 1 health and 1 sanity, if I'm not mistaken. Or how much health or sanity she has. She will actually recover 2 sanity because of the King James Bible, which lets her recover 1 additional sanity. So that means she's actually up to full sanity. At least that's something. And for her second action, she will move to Panama up here with Jim Culver. And that's basically her action. So let's move over to Ursula. Yep, so here we have Ursula in Sydney, and I think she will try to defeat one of those gnoph-ke monsters now. I think it's about time we should do something about that, since she got all the weapons from Wilson last turn. Might not be a bad idea. She might be able to do something, so let's see what we can do. So we will move. She will gain a boat ticket and use it right away in order to move up to space number 17, which is a city with the gnoph-ke monster. And that is Ursula's turn. Then we will move to our new member, Jacqueline Fine. Here we have Jacqueline. It's not much that she can do right now, actually. Don't know what we're going to do with her, to be honest. I think she's going to focus. So she gains a focus. And for her second action, she is going to trade her clue with Jim, actually. So her own action is you may trade any number of clues with an investigator on any space. So she gives her own clue to Jim, so he has 2 of them. So he might get to reroll and stuff like that. And that's her actions. And while we're here, let's do Jim's as well. So his first action, he is going to trade with Daisy. So let's see what she is going to give him. I think she will give him the bodyguard. As well as the spirit dagger. I think that's good. She can always use the Storm of Spirits for herself, so she doesn't need the power basically. So she'll give him the Spirit Dagger as well. So now he's a bit better equipped to deal with the gnoph-ke monsters. So let's go to the encounter phase. So we're still at the same spot with Daisy, so she's gonna have a generic city encounter. Let's see what happens. You step forward to protect an innocent bystander from a gang of thugs. Test strength -1. Okay. Her strength is 1. Okay. 1 die. Hopefully she won't die. She only has 2 health left. Oh, this is risky. Oh well, let's see. And we have a 6, so we're fine. Thank God. So let's see what happens. If you pass, you believe you recognize the victim. Gain 1 character unique asset. Huh, cool. So a character unique asset. Okay, I finally got 1 unique asset character here. It is Danforth. When you gain this card from the deck, improve will. Once per round, you may spend 1 focus to prevent yourself from losing up to 2 sanity. So that's cool. So she will improve will. Cool. Here we go. Will improvement. So now her will is 4. And then we will move over to Ursula. And here we have Ursula on a clue token in India somewhere, I guess. So let's see what the mystery says. As an encounter, an investigator in a city space containing a clue must confront the gnoph-ke that threatened the civilization. A gnoph-ke monster ambushes him. And if you defeat it, place that clue on this card. And we need 2 clues on that card in order to solve the mystery. Oh. I just realized I only did 1 action with Jim, and his second action was supposed to move to space number 6. So just to let you know, I did that now. So hopefully we might be able to solve the mystery now. If not, oh well. Maybe we get at least 1 clue. Okay, so first it's a normal will test. And Ursula's will is 3, I think, unless she has something else. Nope. So 3 will. Here we go, 3 dice. And of course, no success, but it's only 1 sanity damage. So I think I will accept that. So she loses 1 sanity. So I will trade this in for 2 single ones. So she is down to 2 sanity, which is not that great. And then we have the actual combat. So it's a strength test -2. And with the blunderbuss, she has a total of 5 dice. So she will roll 3. And remember, the blunderbuss, each 6 counts as 2 successes, and each one counts as negates 1 success. So let's see what happens. Well, we have a 6. So that's great. We will save that here. So that's 2 successes. We have the hired muscle, which will let us reroll 1 die. So we will do this. Hopefully a 5 or a 6. And it's a 1. So we will use one of her clues to reroll that die. Come on. Yes, it's another success. So 4 successes. And that means that the gnoph-ke monster is defeated, and we can put 1 clue on the mystery. Finally, we've had this mystery since like turn 2 or 3. So, yes, halfway there. That was great. So let's move over to Jacqueline Fine. Okay, so up here we have Jacqueline on space number 5. And she will have a generic city encounter. So let's see. You wander through the aisles of an antique bookstore. Although many extremely rare books can be found here, the organizational system is almost impossible to decipher. Test lore -1. Her lore is 4, so 3 dice. Should be fine. Yep, 3 dice. Let's see what happens. And we got 1 success, and that's enough. So let's see what happens. If you pass, you're able to track down a hidden gem. Gain 1 tome artifact. That is awesome. So we will get the artifact deck. And we'll see the first tome we get. See if we can find it here. Nope. Here we go, the second one. So let's shuffle the artifact deck again. There we go. So let's see what the artifact is. It's the Ithaqua Halo, or Halot, or whatever. Action test lore. If you pass, you may spend 1 sanity to choose 1 monster on your space to lose 3 health. That is awesome. Especially for Jacqueline Fine, I guess. Yes. I am really glad about that. So let's keep the action here. And we have Jim Culver, who will also face off against a gnoph-ke monster. So let's see. First off, it's a regular will test. Yes. And he has a will of 4 and 5 actually. He gets 1 for the spirit dagger, and then 1 more from his passive ability there. So it's 5 dice. So his ability says that investigators on your space roll 1 additional die when resolving tests during combat encounters. This is a combat encounter, so we have 5 dice. Let's see. And we have 3 successes, so that's cool. No sanity loss. And then we have... oh, where did I put the thing? Right here. Strength test -2. So his strength is 4, 5 with his ability, so 3 dice. Oh, okay, this might be hard, but we have 2 clues that we could use. Hopefully something good will happen. Yeah, well, let's go for it. Well, we have 1 success, it's a 5, 2 fails. I guess we might as well spend the clues, see if we can be successful. Well, let's start by spending 1. He spends 1 clue to reroll 1 die, so if this is not successful, we won't reroll the last. No, we failed. So it's no use rerolling for the second one, so he would take 1 damage since he had 1 success. The gnoph-ke monster is not defeated, but Could have been worse. So he loses 1 health. And we will go over to the Mythos phase. Okay, here we have the Mythos deck. Oh my god, another tentacle one. And it's a yellow one as well. So things are gonna get bad. First off, we move the Omen. The Omen will move down to the blue constellation thing. How many blue gates do we have? 1 in Tokyo. And that's it. So Doom will advance down to 4. Then we have reckoning effects. So first we have monsters. So let's go from left to right, I guess. So first here up in the left corner we have the Proto-Shoggoth, which will move 1 space toward the nearest investigator. Then they will battle if they're on the same space as this thing. So it will move to San Francisco. There is no one there. No more monsters on this side. And then we have tons of monsters up in Asia. So first we have Tunguska, which have a... the only thing is a warlock. And I guess... let's see, who is the closest investigator to Tunguska? We have 1, 2, 3 spaces to Ursula. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces at least to everyone else. So it will happen to Ursula if it happens. Roll a die. On a 1 and 2, the closest investigator will get cursed. So let's just put this right here in the middle. We will roll die. And we got a 1. Yay! Terrific. So we will find a curse condition. And here we go. Curse, it's a Bane. Only 6s count as successes on your tests. If you would gain another curse condition, flip this card instead. If you would gain a best condition, discard this card instead. And on a reckoning effect, roll 1 die on a 4, 5, or 6, discard this card. So, well, we might be able to discard it right away. I'm not sure though. Let's see. And then we have the monsters in Tokyo. We have the Shan first. And it says discard the nearest clue. And the nearest clue is 1, 2, 3 or 1, 2. So I guess it's San Francisco. It will be discarded. And then we have the Dole, which is also in Tokyo. And he will move 1 space toward the nearest investigator. Then each investigator on this space or an adjacent space loses 1 health and 1 sanity. So let's see, is he closer to... he is 1... oh yeah, he's only 2 spaces away from Ursula. Which is terrible. Oh my god. So it will move to Shanghai. And since Ursula is adjacent, she will lose 1 health and 1 sanity. Which means that she is down to 3 health and 1 sanity. This isn't looking so hot anymore. And that's all the monsters. And then we have Ithaqua. So on a reckoning effect, each investigator gains a hypothermia condition unless he spends 1 focus. So Daisy has no choice. She will gain... let's zoom out here. Or look down, I mean. Here we go. Daisy has not got any focus things, so she will gain a hypothermia condition. Another hypothermia. for her. Then we have Ursula. She hasn't used her free focus, so she will use that now. Nothing happens. And here we have Jacqueline Fine. She will use her focus. Jim doesn't have any focus thing, so I will find a hypothermia condition for him as well. And at long last I found one. Here we go. And then we have Mythos cards in play, which there are none, which is nice for a change. And finally we have possessions and what's the word? Conditions, yes. So let's just see here. As you can see, neither Jacqueline Fine or Jim Culver has anything. So let's just see what the other two has got. What they have got. N, I guess. So here we have Daisy. Her only thing that triggers is her Sir William Brinton. So she will spawn a clue with him, which is pretty good. And we got one in the Himalayas. There we go. And then we have Ursula. She has both a cursed condition and a hallucinations condition. So she will start with a cursed condition because I say so. Basically. So on a 4, 5, or 6 we discard it. And we got a 1. So we're still cursed, which will make everything harder. So she also has hallucinations. Test will. If you fail, flip this card. Her will is 3, but now she is cursed. So we will roll 3 cursed die. The red ones, which only has a success rate of 1 in 6 each. Oh, holy crap, she actually managed to get a 6. So, no harm done. That's incredible. But, probably, the card will probably kill us, I don't know. Then we will spawn a gate. So let's move over to the game board. Here we are, so we will spawn a gate. And it's in Shanghai, where we already have a dole. But we will have another monster as well. So let's get the monster bag and see what else terrible things we have in store for us. We have a werewolf. It has physical resistance, so no weapons will work unless they're magical. On a reckoning, move this monster 1 space toward the nearest investigator, then each investigator on this space loses 1 health. Not that good. Okay. Your anonymity was an illusion. The servants of the Ancient One know exactly who you are. They know what you are afraid of, and they know how to hurt you. They will make you suffer until you can endure no more, and even then they will not stop. Whatever. We're all going to die. Oh no. Oh crap. Each investigator rolls 1 die and loses a total amount of health and or sanity equal to the die result. Oh. Wow, I can't talk today. Okay, so I guess at least you can choose whether to lose sanity or health in any combination, since it says and or. Okay, so let's start with Daisy first. Roll the die. 1! Hooray! So she will lose 1 sanity. Not the biggest deal. Then we have Ursula, which I hope won't get a 4 or higher. So come on, 1, 2, or 3, preferably 1. Are you kidding me? However, maybe we can use the flesh ward here. Since I didn't forget for once. Once per round when an investigator would lose health, you may test lore. If you pass, prevent that investigator from losing up to 2 health. So in this case... well, I guess it doesn't matter, does it? Since she will lose... I don't know if I can prevent this. Let me look this up. Okay, so I couldn't find a definitive answer, but I believe she is actually driven insane. Because even if I choose to prevent, she will gain a combination of 4 damage, which is health and or sanity. She has 4 total left. I could use the flesh ward to prevent 2 of the actual health, but then the sanity would still affect her. So I guess that's how I'm going to interpret it. I'm not sure, but I think that makes the most sense, because it's first the damage is dealt, and then it can be prevented before it applies, but the sanity damage would still apply here, so I guess that's how we're going to do it. So she will be driven insane. Oh, yes. And Doom will advance down to 3. Oh, this is not going good. So Ursula is driven insane. And then we will go to Jacqueline Fine. She will roll the die as well. And she rolls a 2, so she will lose 2 sanity. Then we have Jim. And he would lose 3. So I think I will have him lose 1 sanity and 2 health. So now he is down to 4 health and 4 sanity. Maybe I should use the flesh ward there, actually. Yeah, well, why not? We should do this. So, Daisy will try her flesh ward spell, which says once per round, when an investigator would lose health, you may test lore. If you pass, prevent up to 2 health from that being lost. And he loses 2 health, so if we succeed at this, we'll be good. So her lore is 5. 6 with the Arcane Scholar or the Arcane Manuscripts. So we have 6 dice to have at least 1 success with. Come on. And yes, we have 2 successes. So what happens here? Well, first off, we prevent the 2 damage. So I think I did this all correct now. And then we will flip the spell. 2+, your flesh hardens and repels pain and wounds with ease. No additional effect. Then flip this card. Huh, that's cool. That's really cool. And that was the first turn of this video. And we will have to draw another new investigator. And we only have 6 Mythos cards left. We're halfway done with the second mystery. It's not looking good, y'all. So I have shuffled this now. I will cut it in half and I will draw the bottom one, which is Lola Hayes. Yay. We really needed a fighter, but oh well. So Lola Hayes, the actress. Her action: spend any number of improvement tokens to improve one skill of your choice. For each token spent, a +2 token counts as 2 tokens. And her ability is once per round, an investigator in your space may roll one additional die when resolving a test. She has 5 health, 7 sanity. I've played so many roll. Madness is to be expected. Her lore is 2, influence 4, observation 2, strength 2, and will 3. So let's see what's her story. She starts with the 18 Derringer assets and improve one skill of your choice. And she will also start in Tokyo, Japan, with all the monsters. And her backstory is: around the world, Lola has performed dramatic roles for sold-out houses. However, after being cast in the controversial play The King in Jello, Lola needed to take some time to recover from her exhaustion. And now that she has checked herself out of the asylum, she's ready for her big comeback. But this time she'll play a different role in the fight against the horrors that threaten this world. She started to travel to Tokyo to track down the only other surviving cast member of her previous theatrical endeavor. Eesh. Okay, so I will find her stuff. Hold on a second. Okay, so here we have Lola. She is right in the middle of Tokyo with all the monsters. Hey. And she will start by improving her strength, because I think we need strength the most. So she has now 3 strength. And she has her 18 Derringer. You may add 1 to the result of the 1 die when resolving a strength test during a combat encounter. So she basically has a single blessed die, I guess. And that's her. So now the only surviving character we have from the start so far is Daisy, and she is almost defeated as well. So this isn't going great. I was hoping that Ursula could finish that mystery off, but it starts to look like Ithaqua might be waking up soon. So this will be another single turn video, because I think it turned out to be a pretty long one. And my computer isn't the fastest at uploading, so we'll see what we're going to do in the next video. Thank you all so very much for watching. Have a good one.